Good morning, Super Secret Breaks here for a channel update of the month of October. So since the last update in September, we have reviewed the last two sets of the third wave of the LEGO Atlantis theme, which means we have reviewed all the LEGO Atlantis sets, which is great. And then we have done a collection overview of the third wave. So in this video, we're going to have a quick look, sort of a quick review of these two sets, and then we'll talk about what's next. Right, so this is set 7984 Deep Sea Raider, and it's quite nice. We got a big submarine. It's the biggest of the third wave, but that's not much. That's not saying much because all the vehicles from the third wave are quite small. What's great about it is we got a cockpit where Minifig can sit and control. We got some lights here. We got articulated arms, one with a hand and another one with a driller. Drill! That's a power miner part, and that's important to point out because the minifig in this set is a power miner minifig. This is Dr. Brains. Hello! So yeah, no alternative face. It's the Dr. Brains minifig from the Power Miner line from 2009 and 2010, and you can see his face got updated with something on his eye that looks like a LEGO Atlantis key. Dr. Brain is known in the Power Miner line as someone who likes to capture rock monsters for some reason. Like, he likes to capture them alive, so it's really apt that this sub comes with a drill, because power miners, they are miners, right? And an arm to grab something. So on the instructions and the box, it shows that the sub is grabbing the column right here with a crab, but actually I think what he's really after is grabbing all the Atlantis warriors. This is a hammerhead shark warrior that's also seen in another set. I really like that minifig. The head is trans-red, quite surprising, and it's terrifying. Look at that, the eyes, the mouth. And then the headgear is in soft plastic, and that what gives it its shape. It's what I really like about the LEGO Atlantis theme, is all those merfolk people, they have a nice special molded headgear. Yeah, also really happy to get a crab. I really like to get LEGO animals, so it's great to have some. We got treasure chestplate, breastplate here. And in the actual treasure we got some gems, pearl gold chest, that's nice. Let's go back to the sub. So the sub has a back section that's actually a hatch in which we can find a crate that we can take out. In the crate you can store the flippers of the diver, Dr. Brains, and also we got room for a drone. And what's really nice about that drone is it goes like this. You remove up this, you remove that, and then it goes here. Hopla, perfect, fits perfectly. And that drone is a miniature version of the sub, which I absolutely adore. Like, it's like getting. I'm not much into the micro builds, things like that. But having the two, like the macro build and the actual build in one set, in a way that makes sense in universe, I think, is just brilliant. I really like that. So yeah, quite happy about that set. There's not much I can say about it though. Not much more. So we got puny flick fire missiles here. When you fire them, you actually just break the parts like this. Yeah, and we got thruster Always nice to get thrusters in the LEGO Atlantis theme. And yeah, that's about it. Let's have a look at the other set then. Here's the set 7985 City of Atlantis. It's one of my white whale. I was really happy to get it, though when I bought it, it was wrapped in such a state that I made a mistake. I'm gonna let you have a look at the whole video to see what I've done, but I'm still regretting it to that day. So yeah, I'm a bit sore about this. Don't want to talk too much about it. It comes with a sub, the Artemus, with the set number on it. It's really great. I'm not a big fan of the trans yellow canopy. I much prefer the trans neon green canopies, trans bright green canopies that we had in the second and first waves. But still happy to get a submarine. It's got articulated arms and thruster at the back. Yeah, overall quite good. If you want a in-depth review of this set, by the way, go watch the individual video. That's what all the LEGO Atlantis reviews are for, in-depth review. And this video right here, the channel update, is just for quick reviews. But I might still be talking a lot about this set because I really love it. So yeah, let's have a look at the front porch. Here we have a trap. And yeah, just wanted to say I really like this part. It was introduced in the Ninja line, but then I think that's it. The LEGO Atlantis line is the last appearance of that part. But anyway, so we have a first trap here. It's quite a simple trap. We just have an axle poking through like this with an X. The back, just push it, it falls. Really effective. Here we have another trap. It's a column that can fall. So if we have a look right here, we can push the column and it's gonna fall and it's gonna break. And it breaks on purpose. So if you have a closer look, you can see a rod poking out of the column. The rod is present in other columns too to make them strong, but it doesn't go through the top, allowing it to break. And that's supposed to be a feature. I must say there's a lot of friction here, so when you push it, it's still going to hold its place. I think it's bad for the feature, like falling on top, but it might be good for posability. Like if you want to just expose your set like this, you can give it a good look like that. Also wanted to say here we have a broken column. But if you bring it, the previous set that we've seen, you can use the column here to fix it, and then you can remove all the seaweed, and it's gonna make a pretty decent ancient Greek style / Roman style temple, which is what I'm looking for in this set, which is what drawn me into this set. Yeah, let's continue the review. So here we have a stone Atlantis key holder. If you turn it, it's gonna activate a mechanism, and by the way, it's only going to work if the key is inside. If the key is not inside, this is just going to turn freely. If the key is put inside, you can see there's an axle poking out, and the back of the Atlantis key is going to grip the axle. The purple Atlantis key is exclusive to this set, but really you can put any Atlantis key, any color, it's gonna work. As long as there's something that grips the axle, should be good. So then we do this up, and I must say the mechanism is working greatly, but you really have to make sure that it's all clipped well. I've been moving that set a lot, so the front part here can detach from the back part, and then if you do that too much, or if you move the set too much, it's going to the mechanism is going to be a bit weak. So let me open the panel here, and let's see if it's no. there's a lot of friction, so I'm just gonna pull out up the platform on its own. Yeah, like this. Okay, how about now? Yeah, okay, it's working a bit better now. But yeah, you can see, up, turning the Atlantis key is going to get this little platform out, and on it we have the portal, the Emperor of Atlantis. Okay. This is a nice minifig. I just wanted to show you. So here we have a yellow face, just like for any classic minifig, but actually this is a pearl gold head, and the yellow has been printed, and you have this alternate. Sorry, I'm going to try to up. You have this alternate face, so you can have it as a statue, like pearl gold statue, or you can have it as a actual person. Yeah, which is great for playability. I really like the Emperor helmet too. It looks like a Spartan helmet. Yeah, I'm not sure I mentioned, but I really like ancient civilization and ancient Greece, Roman, Spartan. I really like this period. Ancient Egypt too. Yeah, a lot of ancient stuff. So yeah, I'm really happy with this set. There's a lot of things that I really like. There's a lot of features. I like the look of it. Right here, you see these parts? They are actually traps. They are actually flick fire missiles. So we're going back down. I'm going to push it, and you're gonna see. Wow, it went really far, didn't it? This time I'm going to push it as hard as I can. Wow, it fell here and then on the ground. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of the flick fire missiles. I mean, I'm glad there's another trap here. It's great for playability. I'm just saying, flick fire missiles, they're really disappointing. We got a treasure chest right here with gems, and for some reason, a fish. I'm not gonna tell more about this. And yeah, we got this little brick creature, and I think it's the most perfect brick creature of LEGO Atlantis, because it's small, yet you can see what it is. It's sort of a lobster or something, and legs are articulated, but also the pins are articulated. So yeah, you really got everything here, because in the Monster Crab Clash set, the crab has articulated legs, but the pincers are not good. Then in the Deep Sea Striker, the legs are completely static, while the pincers are fully articulated. And so this is the best of both worlds. Let's look around, have a look around. Okay, here we got a gate with a lock. And yeah, at the back we have dungeon cells, which is also good for playability. I'm just going to set the Emperor here, over here, and the reason for that is that there's a final trap right here. You can pull the handle, and there's a trap door, and so the Portal Emperor is now in a dungeon cell. So yeah, classic Lego trap. I really like it. It's always better to have it than not. And yeah, you can see the mechanism at the bottom here, quite good. And then there's another cell here, in which you can store the actual lobster. But I'm not going to do it one-handed here. In terms of character, in addition to the Portal Emperor, we got this little Barracuda warrior, which we also have in another set. And we got another one that's exclusive to this set. This little guy right here, the Lobster Warrior. And it's really great. Like, short legs, okay. The head is specially molded, and there's a hole in the mouth, and it's the teeth inside the mouth is actually a print on the torso. And here for the pincers we have special accessories. Special accessories, yeah. That's clipped to the hands of the minifigs. And what's really great about them is that they add a lot of motion range. Yeah, it's really surprising how much it adds to the minifig. Just this little thing here, I really like it. It gives me some ideas to create MOCs for mechs, robots, because that means that if you just have a single rotating and clip part, if you put another clip one that's oriented a bit differently, you get a lot of motion range basically. So yeah, and these little tentacles in orange with this little guy, they are exclusive to this set. So yeah, a lot of exclusive stuff. Almost all the minifigs in the third wave are exclusive to their sets. So apart from this guy and the Hammer Shark Warrior, but that's not in this set. So yeah, it's a good thing to know. Got Captain Ace Spinman here with Super Thruster and front light, and finally Professor Samantha Rhodes. Yeah, and that's it for this quick review. Okay, so the question now is what's next? Well, I've done individual set reviews that are in-depth reviews, right? And I've done wave collection review that are, it's like a mega review but just for the wave. I've done these channel updates videos where I have quick reviews of a couple of sets. And so what I would like to do is a mega review of all the LEGO Atlantis sets, so all waves, first wave, second wave and third wave. But it's going to take me some time. So before that, I was hoping to release a few videos. I think what's going to be next is naturally a whole video, because that's what I do usually. I review individual sets of a theme that I picked for all the sets that I have, and once I'm done, I do a collection overview. And once I've done the collection overview, I do a whole video. So that's what I'm gonna do. But what's next? Well, I have the set Skyra's Castle from the Elves line, and I would like to review it. It's kind of linked to the LEGO Atlantis theme, because the portal that's in it is the same one as the Portal of Atlantis sets. So I'm thinking about doing a review for that set, and that's going to give me a bit of time to finish the mega review of all the LEGO Atlantis sets. So yeah, that's what you can expect from me this month. So yeah, if you want to get notified of when these videos come out, they're going to be released every Wednesdays. Well, click the subscribe button, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.